You've read the quotes, you've seen the marble statue. But what if you actually lived one full day, following Marcus Aurelius's meditations? What would it do to your mind, your reactions, your peace? Today I tried it, and the results were far deeper than I expected. Welcome to Stoic Blend, where ancient wisdom meets modern life. This is a day following Marcus Aurelius's meditations, real results. A journey through 24 hours of calm, clarity, and complete self-mastery. 5:30 a.m., the wake-up call. Marcus began his days with this reminder. At dawn, when you rise unwillingly, remember you were born to work as a human being. Not work in the modern sense of rushing emails or chasing money, but the work of living with purpose. So when the alarm rang, I didn't grab my phone. I sat up, stretched, and whispered, I was not made for comfort. I was made for character. Immediately I felt awake, not physically but philosophically. The first lesson of a day following Marcus Aurelius's meditations, real results. You can start your day with duty instead of dread. 6 a.m. Morning reflection. Marcus Aurelius wrote every morning. He called it medicine for the mind. I opened my journal and wrote 3 things. 1. What am I grateful for? 2. What fears can I release today? 3. Who do I want to be when challenges come? Then I read this line from Meditations. You have power over your mind, not outside events. That line hit differently at 6 a.m. because I realized I control nothing except my thoughts. Everything else is just weather. The moment I accepted that truth, my mind went still. It wasn't motivational. It was liberating. 8:30 a.m. Facing people, the Stoic way. Marcus warned himself daily. Today you will meet the ungrateful, the arrogant, the deceitful. That's exactly what happened. An impatient driver, a rude co-worker, a snide remark online. But instead of reacting, I paused. I remembered Marcus's wisdom. They act out of ignorance. Be patient. That moment, that pause, was power. My old self would have snapped, but the Stoic self observed, accepted, and let go. The second lesson from a day following Marcus Aurelius's meditations, real results. You can't control others, but you can master your response. 12 p.m. The practice of presence. Marcus wrote, do every act of your life as if it were your last. So during lunch, I ate slowly. No phone, no multitasking. Just food, air, silence. I realized how much of life I've missed by being elsewhere in my mind. Thinking of the next task, the next worry. For 15 minutes I was fully alive. That's when I understood what Marcus meant by living according to nature, not running from the present moment but returning to it. 3 p.m. The test of control work pressure mounted. Deadlines, noise, urgency is all demanding instant reaction. So I remembered his line. If it is endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. I stopped mid-sigh. I realized I've survived worse. This moment didn't deserve my frustration. When I returned to focus, my productivity doubled. Calm didn't make me slower. It made me sharper. That's the third insight of a day following Marcus Aurelius's meditations, real results. Peace doesn't mean stopping effort. It means removing friction. 6 p.m. The power of perspective. On the way home, traffic was endless. I caught myself grumbling until another line from Meditations came back. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. So I shifted my lens. I saw the sky glowing, families crossing the street, people all living their tiny, sacred lives. Traffic turned from punishment to pause, a chance to observe instead of resist. That's how Stoicism reframes reality, not by changing the world, but by changing your view of it. 9:20 p.m. Evening reflection. Marcus wrote each night to review his conduct. What did I do wrong? What did I do right? What can I do better tomorrow? So I did the same. I wrote, I stayed calm under pressure. I spoke less and listened more. I judged fewer people and caught myself when I did. Then I read one last line before bed. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. That line, simple yet fierce, ended my day like a soft hammer. It reminded me that wisdom means nothing without action. To the results. After 24 hours following Marcus Aurelius's meditations for a full day didn't make me superhuman. It made me aware. Aware of how easily peace is lost and how quickly it returns when you breathe, pause, and choose perspective. Marcus didn't write his journal for the world. He wrote it for himself, to remember who he wanted to be when life tried to make him forget. And now, I understand why it worked. Let's recap the timeless lessons from A Day Following Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. Real results. 1. Start with duty, not dread. 2. Control your thoughts, not the world. 3. Respond, don't react. 4. Live in the present. 5. Endure calmly. 6. Reframe problems. 7. Reflect nightly. You don't need to be an emperor to follow this. You just need awareness and the courage to return to it every day. If this message resonates with you, try Living Tomorrow by Marcus Aurelius's journal. 1 day of calm, patience, and intention. See what it changes, not around you, but within you. Like, share, and subscribe to Stoic Blend for more wisdom that helps you stay calm, grounded, and alive. And tell me in the comments, which teaching from meditation speaks to you most deeply today?